Hi guys, Hairy Homesteader here. Sorry I haven't made a video for a while, but I've been really busy working around our home here in Bükkszék. I'll play this is another one of our cats, which you haven't seen before. This one's Luke. All our cats are rescued cats, and he was abandoned by his previous owner. Lovely cat, friendly but not overly attention-seeking or loving. He's named Luke after the Dukes of Hazzard. We've got Bo, Luke and Daisy. So anyway, back to what I was going to say. It's Easter weekend this week and it's Good Friday today. I was up at 5:30 this morning. I was out in the garden before 8 o'clock. It was really sunny. It was just nicely starting to get warm. We're supposed to have fantastic weather, and then this afternoon it's cloudy and cool, and it looks like it's going to rain at some point, unfortunately. So just give you a quick walk around the garden and going on. I gave the grass a bit of a cut the other day. We've got our figs here, which I uncovered last week. Unfortunately, they don't seem to be doing a great deal at the moment. I'm hoping they're going to come back. They were kind of like this last year and then took off from ground level. But I don't want them to take off from ground level. I want them to carry on growing from last year. This one is some kind of plum. It's called a Mirabella. And it's small, round, yellow fruit. That one's already blossomed. This is our pear tree. This is just coming into blossom now. This one, this beautiful pink blossom, this is wild peach or apricot. It was here when we bought the house. A lot of the fruit trees here we've planted, but this one was here when we bought the house, and it's never really given us a lot of fruit, and the fruit that we have had have been really kind of small and hard, and they got black spots. But last year we had lots of fruit on this and they were really quite nice, and black spots, but we checked them out and they were okay to eat, so we did do. Last weekend we bought I've forgotten what it is now, but we bought this anyway. The flowers were beautiful. Erica's wanted one for years. And then we had a frost the other day and all the flowers died off. So, but I'm sure it's going to do well. This one is our cherry tree. This one again's just coming into blossom now. Try and keep the top down. I don't want any of the fruit trees growing too tall, really. I've got a raspberry patch here that's doing really well. I encouraged this a few years ago. Don't let it get any bigger than this. I don't want it taking over the whole garden. I need to get in and get some of the grass and weeds out, but that looks like it's doing okay. This I planted. I brought this from our cabin up in the hills. It's called Golden Rain. And we've got lots of it up there, and we've got too much of it, and I need to get rid of some, so I dug some up and brought a couple down here, and it's taken quite nicely as that one. It's another little kind of, I don't know whether it's a peach or an apricot, but that's about as good as it's been in the 6 or 8 years since we planted it. And unfortunately the cats use it as a scratching post, which doesn't really help. Another peach here that we've never had any fruit off. This has been in 5-6 years at least. Beautiful flowers though. Bamboo forest. I'm kind of regretting sometimes. It's a good idea and it's lovely, but it's just the fact that it spreads and you can't control it. Here was our compost pile, which I'm kind of working through, and this is where I planted another one of the Golden Rain. Once this area is all tidied up, and it'll just be a nice feature down here. in complete contrast to the other raspberry patch, these are also raspberries. Not a single leaf on any of them yet. I can just see there's just one or two leaves coming through now, but nothing like the other. Red currant, we always get a lot of fruit. We've got 4 red currant bushes. Plum trees are just coming now. The blossoms are just starting to appear. Again, we've got blackberry. We've got one blackberry here that's taken really well, and another blackberry there that it's a different type, and that just doesn't look like it's doing anything this year. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it'll come on. This is a gooseberry bush that I dug up from near our other places up in Olmer. I dug it up a few years since it was just growing wild. Plant it out here, and it's really taken off this year. And there's a little one at the side of it that I bought. The bought one's doing nothing, and the wild one's gonna have lots of fruit on it by the look of it. Blueberries, 2 blueberries, 3 blueberries, and the third one's not really doing a great deal, although the leaves on that one are just starting to come through. Erica's been out planting some more veg. Don't know what she's put in. She did tell me, but I've forgotten. And then this is what I've been up to the last couple of days. I got all these blocks. It's tougher stone, which is really soft and easy to work with. They're about 15 kilo blocks, and I'm going to build a retaining wall here. Needs to be quite a bit higher than this yet. I've underestimated how many stones I'm going to need. What I've done is not just cemented them in using sand and cement and mortar. Each block has 2 holes drilled in it, and piece of metal rebar stuck in. So the stone on top of these 2 will be bound to these 2 stones with the metal pins just to help hold it together. And then there'll be more rebar mesh behind it just so it doesn't slip. And I thought what we'd do in front is maybe build a rockery in this corner, and it'll all just help to bind it together. So that's what I've been doing in the last couple of days. I've got big plans for all this mess, hopefully in the next few weeks. Since it doesn't look like we're going to have a greenhouse now, I need to get all this cleared up and tidied up and shifted. Once this wall's built, it'll all come together quite quickly, and there'll be a parking area here. So that's it from me. I've had enough for today now. It's turned 3 o'clock. Put a good 7 hours in today. I'm going to take Medva, our dog, for a walk, and then have a shower, sit down and relax. No doubt I'll be asleep by 7-8 o'clock again tonight, as I usually am. Alright, take care, homesteaders. Bye for now. I also tidied this little area up as well. Just as you come in the gate, it's always been untidy and it's so shaded and dark, nothing really grows here. But we have got some ferns that I planted a few years ago. So I just edge these flagstones off so they don't move anymore. Put a few barrel loads of soil in there just to raise the level. It's just tidied it up a little bit. Also did this area here, did something similar. We had some stones delivered, and yeah, it just edges the flower bed off nicely.